Hi Libra, I'm Arwen, the professional joy seeker. I'm also a professional tarot consultant. If you're ready to get a reading, please go to tarotbyarwen.com and click on Work with Arwen and then Conversations. I have email and video chat available, also by phone. In this week's main video, I talked to you about two contests that are ongoing, one that I'm doing, one that is my tribe, that's you, can be involved in. I'm also kind of ticked off at somebody. You know, I don't get mad very often, and when I do, I'm going to tell you. Well, I'm here to tell Noah that he's made me angry. So when you watch the main video, that first 9 seconds, that's for Noah. Share the video and tag him so he knows the wrath of Arwen. Now we're going to dive into your oracle card. For those of you who are new, and I've got a lot of new folks from Amino, it's a community app on your smartphone. If you don't have it, go get it. It's fun. But welcome, Amino peeps. This is, I do an oracle card where I pull a card for your sign, and then I get an affirmation for you. Affirmations are what I think you need to say 3 times 3. That means 3 times a day, you say them 3 times. You're saying them to yourself, like looking yourself in a mirror, and saying them out loud and with intention. The out loud part and intention is super important because we're retraining our brains. Now let's dive in and see what we get for the Libra Oracle. Beauty. This is Venus, goddess of grace and love. She was Aphrodite to the Greeks. She is also a pretty awesome lady. A lot of people think she's just like love, love, love. But she was a guide, right? In one of the things, and here it says, risen from the sea, she is a guide through both the stormy and calm waters of our physical desires and emotions. Now, it's important this week. We're kicking into Mercury retrograde, starts on Monday, 3 weeks. You really need to be in charge of yourself, right? Be Lord and lady over your own emotions. So our mantra for Libra, our affirmation is, today I guide myself through stormy and calm situations. Today I guide myself through stormy and calm situations. Today I guide myself through stormy and calm situations. I always try to model the way you should be doing these affirmations. And remember that you guide yourself through calm as well as stormy, because sometimes in calm waters you can feel a little stagnant. You don't move. So you need to remember to guide yourself through that gently and with a lot of love. We're going to look at your Tarotscopes next. These are 3 cards. I do a main card, a help card, and a hinder card. If you, sometimes cards leap out. If you are familiar with your sun, moon, and rising, I actually recommend you watch all 3 videos and share them, please. But the reason to do that is you get a more well-rounded picture for yourself. If you don't know your sun, moon, and rising, you know, a lot of people don't. In the main video, I have a description box. That's the drop-down arrow, and there's a link to that video that I've done. It's about 5.5 minutes. It's called Sun, Moon, and Rising. Why? Now let's take a look at what your Tarotscopes are going to be. Your main card is the 9 of Swords. Now this was interesting. This was Virgo's main card. There could be a lot of anxiety going on, a lot of second guessing, self-doubt happening. You need to remember to wrap yourself up tight in your own secure space. You know, don't let the outside world damage your sense of safety. Does that make sense? The help card, oh, that's a great help card for this. The help card is the Hanged Man. And I'm really, Logitech people, somebody please reach out to me if you know Logitech cameras, why this is not focusing on Windows 10. Arr. But the Hanged Man says, change your little foxy perspective. Change your little, everything's out to get me, everybody's after me. And look at things from a different way. And by doing that, you can really open yourself up to a better way of seeing things. Okay? It's really an important concept Because when we get anxious, and I have anxiety, I am diagnosed with panic anxiety disorder. It's bad, right? Because it gets you, and you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my, and you just follow it down. I call it tail chasing. No more tail chasing, darlings. Now let's take a look at what the hinder card, what's going to get in the way and stop some of that negative thinking. The Five of Cups. Looking at what you do have, looking at what's full and what's good. You know, don't look at what's gone. Don't look at the eggs that are gone and hatched and are left. Look at the eggs that are left. That's the important piece. So in the hinder card, you don't have emotionally is going to drag you back down to that tail chasing. And that's kind of where we want to avoid, right, Libra? Not so much fun. Now, remember on the main video, I talk about the contest you can get in and how you can win out of print deck. It's a really, I like it. I think it's a very cool deck. I'm Arwen, the professional joy seeker, reminding you, Libra, seek joy, y'all, and pass it on.